Hello children, welcome to today's session. Today we are going to see the continuation of exercise 8.2. In exercise 8.2 we are dealing with trigonometric ratio table. Let us have a quick recap of the trigonometric ratio table. For all these 6 trigonometric ratios we have learnt what is the angle value for 0 degree, 30, 45, 60 and 90, and in the yesterday's video I taught you how to remember the table easily. The table is there in your content book 185. Now in exercise 8.2 I am going to solve question number 2. What is given in the question? Tan 30 is given. Let us substitute the value for tan 30. What is value for tan 30? Check your table and tell me. 1 by root 3 divided by 1 plus tan square 30 is 1 by root 3 the whole square. Let us simplify this. Numerator becomes, here it is multiplication, 2 into 1 by root 3 is 2 by root 3, and denominator we have two terms. First it is 1, it's a whole number, and second term is a fraction. If I square that I will get 1 by 3. Simplify this. Again numerator will remain as it is, and the denominator two terms. If you take LCM, the common LCM is 3, and the first term becomes 3 and the second term is 1. So what we have here, 2 by root 3 the whole divided by 4 by 3. Now again let us simplify this. A fraction with numerator also a fraction, denominator also a fraction we have. Now I am going to reciprocate the denominator so that the division will be changed into multiplication. Here we have 2 by root 3 into 3 by 4. Now do cross multiplication. This becomes 2, and you know 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3. So if I cancel that, my numerator value here is root 3 and the denominator value is 2. Now turn your content book page number 187, question number 2, subdivision 1. It's choose the correct option question. So the subdivisions given are sin 60, cos 60, tan 60 and sin 30. So check in your trigonometric ratio table which trigonometric ratios at a 60 degree value is root 3 by 2. Check and tell me which trigonometric ratios 60 degree angle value is root 3 by 2. It is sin 60. So when we simplify 2 tan 30 by 1 plus tan square 30, we will get the value as root 3 by 2, which is the value of sin 60. So here the answer is option A. Let us do the next subdivision, subdivision 3 here. We need to check when sin 2a value is equal to 2 times of sin a value. Here a is theta, 2 times of theta, and here sin a is the complete value and that value into 2. When these two values are equal, we need to check, and options are given to you as 0, 30, 45 and 60. Let us start with the 0 angle. When sin 2 into 0, when I take the value of a as 0, I am getting sin 2 into 0, which is sin 0. What is the value of sin 0? That is 0. And then the right hand side I am taking. First I took left hand side, now I am taking the right hand side. In right hand side, 2 into sin a is 0. So 2 into sin 0, that is 2 into 0, which is equal to 0. So the given equation is true for the first option itself. Let us not stop with it. Let us check for 30 and 45 also. Left hand side, if I take sin 2 into 30 becomes sin 60. Sin 2 into 30 becomes sin 60. Sin 60 value is root 3 by 2. When I take my right hand side, I will get 2 into sin 30. Sin 30 value is 1 by 2. So 2 into 1 by 2, which is equal to 1. Therefore, this expression is not true for the angle 30. If we check for sin 45, when A is equal to 45, left hand side expression becomes sine into 2 into 45, which becomes sine 90. The value of sine 90 is 1. When I take the right hand side expression, 2 into sine 45, sine 45 value is 1 by root 2. When we solve that, we are getting root 2. So this is not true for 45 degrees also. So the given expression sine 2a is equal to 2 sine a when the value of the angle A is 0 degrees. Let's see the next question. Question number 3 in exercise 8.2. If tan A is equal to tan A plus B equal to root 3, tan A minus B equal to 1 by root 3, two conditions they gave. In addition to that, they gave one more condition, two more conditions. One is the sum of the angles A and B lies between 0 to 90. The sum of the angles A and B lies between 0 to 90. What does it mean? Both the angles A and B are acute. And one more condition they gave, angle A must be greater than the angle B. Angle A must be greater than the angle B. With all these given conditions, we need to find the value of A and B. Let's see how to solve this sum. What is the first condition given? Tan A plus B is equal to root 3. Since they gave the ratio of tan, let us solve the complete question with the ratio, only with the ratio tan. So for what angle tan ratio is equal to root 3? Check in your table, turn your content book page and check in your trigonometric ratio table and tell me for what degree angle tan value is equal to root 3. For tan 60, right. So now in both the expressions cancel tan. So we'll get another equation. What is that equation? A plus B is equal to 60 degree. Let it be. Go for the second condition. Condition 2. What is given? Tan of A minus B is equal to 1 by root 3. Again we'll go for tan ratio itself. For what degree angle tan ratio is equal to 1 by root 3? Check in your trigonometric ratio table and tell me. That is tan 30. Tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 3. Now in this equation I am cancelling tan. So I will get another linear equation in two variable. A minus B is equal to 30. What is A and B here? Both are acute angles that we are going to find out. Now I have a pair of linear equation with two variables A and B. The first equation is A plus B equal to 60. The second equation is A minus B is equal to 30. Now I am going to solve these two equations by elimination method. B will get cancelled. 2A is equal to 90. Therefore, the value of A is equal to 45. I got the value of A as 45. Substituting the value of A in any one of the equation, I am substituting in equation 1. What I will get? 45 plus B is equal to 60. B is equal to 60 minus 45. Therefore, the angle B is 45 degree. So, with the given condition tan A plus B equal to root 3 and tan A minus B equal to 1 by root 3, using the trigonometric ratio table, we solved this sum. First, value of root 3 we substituted and we got one linear equation in A and B. Then the value of 1 by root 3 we substituted and got another equation with variables A and B. Then using linear equation we solved that and got A. Now let us check whether it satisfies the condition. Sum of the angles A and B must be less than or equal to 90. Yes, 45 plus 15 altogether I am getting 60 only. And then A must be greater than B. Yes, A is equal to 45 and B is equal to 15. Obviously, the value of angle A is greater than angle B. Full sum பண்ணிட்டு காமிச்சிங்க கிளாஸ் இருக்கு. Let us solve the last sum in exercise 8.2. which is solved using the trigonometric ratio table. That is true or false question. Question number 4 in page number 187. See the subdivision 1. What is subdivision 1? Whether they asked us to check this given equation is true or not. What is the first? Page. Sin A plus B is equal to sin A plus sin B. We need to check and say whether this statement is true or false. First, let me take for the values 0 and 30. 0 plus 30 becomes, when A is equal to 0 and B is equal to 30, 0 plus 30 becomes sin 30. What is the value of sin 30 in your table? That is 1 by 2. Let us have that. Now, I am going for the right hand side. Sin 30 and sin 0. Sin 0 is 0, sin 30 is 1 by 2. When I add these two values are true for the value of 0 and 30. Let me check for 30 and 60. My left hand side, when A is 30 and B is 60, A plus B becomes sin 30 plus 60, which is equal to sin 90. So what is the value of sin 90? That is equal to 1. When I check sin 30 and sin 60 sum, sin 30 is 1 by 2 and sin 60 is root 3 by 2, which is equal to root 3 plus 1 divided by 2. Therefore, this expression is not equal for the values of 30s and 60s. So, in the whole, the given statement sin of A plus B is equal to sin A plus sin B is not true for all the values of the trigonometric angles. So, subdivision 1 is false. Sin theta increases as theta increases. We need to say whether this statement is true or not. Sin theta value increases as theta increases. Come to the table. Check the table. When you move from left to right of the table, the theta value increases. Okay. What about sin value? Sin value is also increasing. 0, half, more than half, equal to 3/4 and then 1. When the theta value increases, as we move from the left of the table to the right, theta value also increases, sin value also increases. So, subdivision 2 is true. Let us see subdivision 3. What is subdivision 3? Cos theta increases as theta increases. This is your third statement. Now come to the table and check. When theta value was increasing in the table, when we move from the left side of the table to the right side of the table, theta value was increasing from 0 to 90. Check what about cos theta. Cos theta value is in turn is decreasing. Cos theta is not increasing. Sin theta is increasing as theta is increasing, but cos theta is decreasing as theta is increasing. Therefore, our third statement, cos theta increases as theta increases, is false. What is our fourth statement? Sin theta is equal to cos theta for all the values of theta. When you take cos 0, it should be equal to sin 0. When we take cos 30, it should be equal to sin 30. When we take cos 45, it should be equal to sin 45. Let us check that also in the table. Take sin 0. Sin 0 is 0, but cos 0 is 1. It's not equal. Sin 30 is 1 by 2, but cos 30 is root 3 by 2. It's not equal. Sin theta is 1 by root. Sin 45 is 1 by root 2 and cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Here it is equal and other values are not equal. Therefore, sin 45 only is equal to cos 45. This statement is true only for the degree 45. It is not true for all the values of theta. Therefore, this statement is also false. Sin theta is equal to cos theta is not true for all the values. It is true only for the angle 45 degree. Therefore, this statement is false. Come to the next and the last question of this exercise. Cot A is So they did not mention the angle here, they gave a variable. Cot A is not defined. For the value of A is equal to 0. Cot A is not defined for the value A equal to 0. So A is 0, therefore the value is cot 0. Cot 0 is not defined. Check in your table. Yes, cot theta value for 0 is not defined. Therefore your fifth statement is true. That's all, children. Today's session is over. We completed exercise 8.2. The complete exercise we have dealt only with the trigonometric ratio table. Using the table, we learned how to evaluate a given expression, how to find out the correct answer for a given expression, and to find out the value of two angles which is given with an equation with the trigonometric ratios. Thank you. Catch you on the next video.